These are some frequently asked questions about the US and California constitutions. First, what are some key principles of the United States Constitution? The US Constitution vests in the federal government certain specified powers, and the powers that are not enumerated in the federal Constitution are reserved to the states, and that's pursuant to the 10th Amendment to the US Constitution. This is what we term our governmental system of federalism, and the states play a critical role in our federal system of governance. What are some of the protections contained in the state and federal constitutions? The US Constitution provides many of our individual rights in the first 10 amendments, called the Bill of Rights, while similar protections are provided in Article 1 of the California Constitution. The state constitution includes additional protections that the federal government does not. Federal constitutional protections apply to the states by means of the 14th Amendment. As a result, California and its constitution are prohibited from violating federal rights that are provided by the U.S. Constitution. What is contained in the federal constitution? It includes 7 articles, which are followed by 27 individual amendments. What are the main provisions of the federal constitution? It sets forth the 3 branches of government in its first 3 articles, and both the federal and state constitutions provide that the 3 branches of government are in the same order: legislative, followed by executive, followed by judicial. The 4th article of the federal constitution deals with the states, followed by an article on amending the U.S. Constitution, an article dealing with miscellaneous provisions, and then the ratification. How many amendments are there in the federal constitution? There are 27 amendments, and the first 10 amendments are called the Bill of Rights. How many articles are in the California Constitution? Our state constitution has 33 articles and 370 provisions. Now, the 33 articles, don't be confused by the numbering, because a few articles simply don't exist. What are the main provisions of our state constitution? California's constitution begins with individual rights in Article 1. Then in Article 2, it provides the powers of direct democracy, followed by the establishment of the state in Article 3, then the 3 branches of government, Article 4, legislative, Article 5, executive, and Article 6, judicial. So like its federal counterpart, our state constitution provides the 3 branches of government in the same order: legislative, executive, and judicial. What are other key provisions of the state constitution? They include articles that have been added over the decades by the people, from transportation funding to redistricting, taxation, even engineering services. And many of these articles, of course, represent successful enactment of statewide constitutional initiatives that have been adopted by the state's voters.